Dude, keep up the great work and hang in there.
All right, today we're going to be playing the new lightning build for False Daddy. It's actually kind of interesting. Previously, before the new patch, he would take his lightning rod at level 1, and then when you stood by enemies, you'd get bribe stacks. Whenever you use the bribe stacks, then it makes your lightning rod deal more damage. Yeah, that doesn't really happen anymore. We get dishonorable discharge at level 1. Lightning rod's cooldown is reduced by 3 seconds. And takedowns reset it on its cooldown. Bustin' makes me feel good. So if you use your W and you're lucky enough to kill someone, your W can then be recast on someone else. And I actually had, like, when I was practicing this, I had some fucking amazing team fights where I was basically resetting things like a Li Ming would and just dealing damage all around. It was really fun. Really, really good. He committed really hard to that. Nice job. Good heals. Thank you. Also, a really, really exciting change for False Dad. He gets Boomerang by default, which means at level 1, you can start throwing out your Q and blowing it up, which is really, really fucking good. Really, really fucking good. There is a little bit of weird stuff going on here. For instance, to increase our damage, we have to use our lightning 3 times, and then the hits after the lightning charge up our lightning rod. So what I like to do is merc camps. Why didn't that one work? Hold on, was it bugged? Did it get fixed? What I like to do is just go to a merc camp and then electrocute it. After 3 lightning rock strikes, subsequent strikes on enemy heroes. Oh, literally yesterday it was working on everything. I was going to merc camps and stacking this up. Okay. Okay, so that changes my strategy. I have to be a lot more aggressive then. Okay. Well, here's a Jimmy. Just trade for a second and then walk away. It was patched yesterday. I didn't realize it was bugged. I just didn't read the not heroes part. Well, that makes this a lot harder. So basically what I was doing prior to the patch was I was just going to mercenary camps like this and then shocking it a little bit. And then like going back and then shocking this a little bit and then going back and then shocking this a little bit. So I could totally see why that got patched. With Static Shield, we should be able to trade a little more favorably. Hey, there's a gym later right here. And because that went well for us, we got a few more stacks. If he wants to come back, I'm gonna do it again. I guess we're just gonna have to play this aggressively. Ah! Don't have for blade! Oh, man, that slow lasts forever. So basically, just doing PvE prior to this patch, I was able to stack up this talent really, really early in the game and then go into team fights and just completely electrocute people. Like, it took the Lightning Falstad build up to a completely different fucking level. It was really, really fun, actually. I've also messed around with the traditional, like, boomerang stuff. I've also messed around with some secret weapon builds for Falstad, and they all are still really fun. I think he's in a great spot still. I'm actually surprised he got so many changes because I thought that Falstad was in a pretty good spot before. That's a lot of damage incoming. Samuro is next to us. He's going to jump away, unfortunately, before we can get any stacks built up. Yeah, this is going to be a lot harder, a lot more difficult of a game to complete that in. Once we hit level 7, we are going to unlock a talent that allows us to get more strikes out of our lightning bolt. So, with charged up, at least we're sending out more chances to get that talent to work for us. I got some good stacks there. Oh, God. Maddie, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Yeah, that really makes this a lot more difficult. Okay. Okay. the enemy team is going to be the first ones to gather the objective. He blinked forward. Of course he can blink out. God damn it. This particular talent build has always been pretty good against double frontline teams that have tanks that are always going to be moving in, like a Diablo or a Muradin or something. It was really good at shutting them down. I don't think that's going to change or anything. And it does pretty good, like, just single target damage to objective stuff like this. Our lightning rod just ended. It was up for almost the entire life of that spider, just dealing damage. All right, we see the top hat on Zeratul. We assume he's committed, and he's dead. Not dead. Good healing, Anduin. Fuck. I really thought I had that. Oh my god, I called that shot in the corner pocket and didn't make it. Isn't that a scratch? Do I have to give up now? Is the fucking game over? We won't go back. We'll just walk down here. Damn, this is so much harder to stack when it's working like it should. How do we convince Zeratul just to fight me all the time? I guess that's doing it. That's doing it. 17%. This is going to be really fucking hard without a tank on the enemy team. I'm just going to have to dive. Like, I'm literally just going to have to make it look like I don't know how to play my character, because I got to be in a position where I'm always dealing damage to them. The friendly team does hit level 10 before the enemy. We are going to go for the Hinterlands Blade. Maybe not. We're going to wait. We're going to see what Anduin takes. If he goes light bomb, I'll do it. Just burn that down with our lightning rod. We're moving in. Watch the fuck out. Okay? Oh, I didn't mean to hit him. I was still in range for the lightning rod that whole time, though. Got good value there. Oh, the building. And we have the light bomb. All right, I'm in. I'm invested. Oh, you silly little slug. What the fuck are you doing, dude? Oh, Li Ming very close. She could stay in range of our lightning the entire time. She still is. Oh, what a terrible shot. Ah! No one saw that, right? Can we pull a WandaVision and just edit that out really fast? Oh! Only 21%. Seriously, I was used to having this maxed already, so knowing how strong I am in team fights, all the practice I did leading up to this is actually not doing any good for me. We're still kind of feeling this out. They're all beneath me, so we need to be very careful. But I'll at least walk up for the regen globes. It also seems like his mana usage isn't that bad. I remember Falstad mana actually being like a problem. Not as much as like Tyrael, but I remember running out quite a lot. I don't know if they touched that at all or if it's just in my head because I'm excited about playing new changes on a character that I really enjoy. Fun fact about Falstad, he's my second highest level hero. I bet most of you would not have guessed that. This was my character that I would grind for rank back in the day. Back when I could do the zero stress Falstad build and just take a bunch of generic talents. Yo, if you ever want to go back in time, search on my channel for zero stress Falstad. It was so fucking fun. All right, Thunder Strikes. Lightning Rod deals 20% more damage with each subsequent strike. This is also scaling with the Dishonorable Discharge that we have building up as well. So it can be a lot. It can be a lot of damage. Once again, works really well if the enemy team has a lot of front line that you can just kind of stack on, which they don't. Please, no. But hey, we got a few more stacks. Zeratul coming down. We do see the portal for Medivh to get out. The root does land, but the top hat on Zeratul basically means he's immortal, right? How do you catch a Zeratul? Exactly. You don't. Looks like the friendly team does manage to turn in. Our fly is available. I'm not going to use it now. I'm just going to walk back. Nothing super urgent that I need to get back to. Oh, where's the root? Also, what just unplugged from my computer? That's a little alarming. The fuck was that? 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I can go in. Root's on Anduin. We got to try to keep him in range of us. There we go! Redemption! Hey, come here. Come here. Let me put my lightning rod on you. Come back. Please. I need stacks. You don't understand. Please help. Ah! Almost got him. It was really close. How are we doing on building damage? I'm trying just to distract them. I tried to move forward there so he'd be even further away from his team. I kind of messed up the timing there, though. I knew he was going to jump to me, so I wanted to make that jump really suck for him. But I guess when he has Nerazim, that doesn't really matter. He can just teleport again. All right, we're back for full mana. We're heading back out. With this one, I'm actually going to pick up Crippling Hammer. Increases the slow of our boomerang from 25% to 50%, and the hammering explosion, which is now baseline, remember that, also slows as well. So it'll just allow us to kite down enemies that we're having some trouble with a little bit easier. Whoop! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Oh my god! Ooh, shit. Shit. One was decent. I can't really do anything for a couple seconds here. Tried to keep him in range. He's too goddamn fast. Why is everyone following me? Damn, that was a lot of damage. Damn. This build actually, again, in the ideal situation where you have frontline that the enemy team would be pushing towards your team with, in the ideal situation, you actually have a pretty decent amount of survivability with Static Shield. Lightning Rock strikes grant a shield equal to 4% of our maximum health up to 28% for 4 seconds. If you have a target you can consistently be hitting with your Lightning Rod, that's a ton of survivability. It's really, really good. Unfortunately, what's happening in this game, and it's one of the reasons why our damage is so low, on top of the fact that it was fixed today and I didn't know it was broken before. On top of that, every time I put a lightning rod on an enemy player, they just back up, and we don't have a tank that's moving in, so it's just kind of real awkward. We're trying to make it work, though. We're trying, my dudes. Oh, Li Ming, she's in range! I just basically have to run it down to keep them in range, otherwise this isn't gonna fucking work. Anduin in range for sure. Here we go. Give me vision! Give me vision! Don't you fucking do it! Don't you make that mistake! I'll fucking kill you! Or will I? Or will I? Or will I? Or will I? Yes! Oh my god! Clip it! Clip it! I did something! Oh. Oh man, it feels good. See, you just gotta believe in it. I told you get survivability, dude. I told you. Sure, I've been dying constantly the entire game, But look at that. Oh, I'm in range. He's fucked. He's fucked. He's fucked. Yes, dude. So alternatively, what you could do here at, I like the slow. I also think the slow is a lot more valuable because it also affects the boomerang radius now. However, we could just pick up the movement speed on Afterburner, and that's actually really good too. And it could allow us to keep up with enemies really, really easily. The reason I went with the slow over that is just because... Hold on. Gotta focus. Gotta focus. Gotta focus. What was I saying? Oh, the reason I went with the slow over that because it helps line up the shock and awe easier, which is really fun. The Hinterland's Blast. That's literally the only reason I took it. Those two. If you want to just chase people down and electrocute them to death, which is actually probably the strongest part of the build. Hence this, like literally, I just put the lightning rod on Zeratul and stayed in range. Do you see that shit? Do you see that fucking shit? That is so strong. I'm gonna take Epic Mount here. Just gotta keep him in range. Hey, little slug. He's still in range. Guys, I'm really out of mana. I'm gonna piece the fuck out of this. Maybe not. Oh, God, Jimmy, chill. All right, and that's the new Lightning Fall stat. It got nerfed from what it was a couple days ago, so if you checked it out a second ago, it's different now. But I've actually enjoyed playing Falstad quite a bit since the new changes. My plan is to make a couple videos about the different playstyles because he had 3 distinct playstyles before. He still has them. And we'll see how it goes. 33% of the team's hero damage in unoptimal situations. I mean, keep in mind, everyone was just running away from me most of that game. Imagine if they actually wanted to stay in Brawl. Dishonorable Discharge, followed by Static Shield, charged up, Hinterland's Blast, Thunder Strikes, Crippling Hammer. Again, you could swap that out for some move speed, and then really whatever you want at level 20. I just really like the fact that I have Boomerang all the time, so Epic Mount feels like an even better pickup than before. That's it, goodbye.